what does Jayson Tatum do elite that is unique from everybody else on the team, or at least in the top 3 of elite in that skill set? I'll save you the time. Nothing.
And homie, you got it wrong. Homie ain't getting on just cause homie got a song.
That's that nigga, you know what I'm saying? He's doing his thing.
Welcome back to the channel. G-Mac back again with thoughts and reaction opinions. And look, most people, most fans here in Boston, most Boston Celtics fans around the world, most media members who've propped Jayson Tatum up to be, you know, #1 player in America, top 5 player, you know, the media especially, who voted him 3-time All-NBA, mainly based on stats, of course, that he's able to accumulate because he gets the most premium opportunity on the team. Stats he accumulates inefficiently, I might add. Well, these people are seething, upset that Jayson Tatum has been benched by Steve Kerr for an entire game. How can that happen? Well, luckily I'm here for you to answer those questions, and I got a couple of answers. Number 1, Jayson Tatum is not a dog. I don't care what you say, we're gonna talk real right here. I am a Boston Celtics fan. I have been a Boston Celtics fan since my inception. We're gonna be real about this. I'm not gonna call Jayson Tatum a beta, but I will say when you put a poodle in front of pit bulls, the poodle might stand to the side. The poodle might stand in the shadows. Jayson Tatum is just happy to be there, just like Jayson Tatum was just happy to be a part of the championship. Oh, but wait, no, he led the Celtics in points, rebounds, and assists. Who gives a fuck? When you shoot a lot to get a lot of points and you're inefficient doing it, and you're shooting the most on the team, I don't give a fuck about who's leading the team in scoring. When you're 6'10" with a 7-foot-something wingspan and people are calling you the best American player in the world, I don't give a fuck about no rebounds. You're supposed to get those. When you got the ball in your hand the most, and when you hold the ball in your hands to draw the defense in when they're rotating, when everybody else gets the ball out of their hand to keep the defense rotating, but you just want to keep it in and back up and let the defense come to you just so you can get an assist. He's getting doubled and tripled just so you can get an assist. I don't give a fuck about you getting 10 assists. You got the ball the most in your hands. And we don't give that type of concession to any other superstar that people say Jayson Tatum is better than. Oh, well, at least he did that, this, and the third. There's also no other superstar that's going to take the narrative that the public is feeding him and run with it.
You know, we're so close to what we're trying to accomplish. Why would I let my ego or sort of my need to score all the points get in the way of that? You know, there are going to be times where, you know, I need to score. And obviously, I need to shoot better. Golly, I need to have 16 potential assists every single night, and that's what puts us in the best position to win. And doesn't mean I'm a leading scorer. Sign me up.
No, you were not sacrificing. You were shooting all the shots. And Steve Kerr and the rest of the world, kind of after the finals, are starting to get a load of Jayson Tatum's personality. You can't fucking sell people on his ceiling for the rest of his career. People are starting to understand, oh, okay, this is Jayson Tatum. And we understand that he's very, very talented. And we understand that he has all of these attributes. But also, we kind of understand that his personality will never allow him to be the player that we want him to be, or the player that a group of people are pushing him to be. The narrative. People are starting to see that Jayson Tatum, you know what? He's just not a take charge player. But when he's hot, his confidence is up. Like anybody's confidence would be when they're hot. We interrupt this great content to bring you some relatable memes.
Talking about and the game keep calling me. Can't escape the voices cause they all in me, all with me. Go steady grind, entertainment up, nigga. You only making it by imitating us, nigga. Rigorous bars over here. You niggas suck balls and you queer, never did me. I spit the truth. Call you aware, fear driven niggas get the boot. All of you squares couldn't fit up in my circle. All of us rare and will hurt you severe. Slow your roll, nigga. Patience is virtues. Yeah. Yeah, I swear nobody nicer, and I don't dodge shit. I am nobody's Chrysler. Why the bravado niggas bust and they pop things? So niggas better duck like they dog wing. Falling back to me much to your offspring. I know being a single mother is a hard thing.
Now ask yourselves this question in regards to Tatum not being a take charge player or having a take charge personality. How can a guy be a take charge player on the court full of men, full of alphas, when he's not a take charge of his life type of guy off the court? His mom takes care of everything for him. His mom makes all the financial decisions. He has to ask his mom for movie money to take out Ella May to a nice matinee. Now ask yourselves this question. Do you think Jaylen Brown, who has never been willing to play second fiddle to Jayson Tatum, even though Brad Stevens and most Celtics fans wanted to pigeonhole him and put him into a box as a 3-and-D player, do you think that guy who would challenge Nike and challenge all Kyrie's detractors and the guy who would stand up to LeBron James in the bubble, do you think that guy would just wait in the shadows? Do you think he would not show his personality and show his alpha, his dog, and actually use his talents to help USA win games? Unlike Jayson Tatum. Jaylen Brown on the team instead of Jayson Tatum would immediately become the second best athlete. He would immediately become the second best finisher in transition. He would immediately become left hand be damned, one of the best drivers in half court. And that brings me to my second reason as to why Jayson Tatum was benched, not needed. Let's be real here. Take a look at Jayson Tatum's skill set. This goes for Jayson Tatum fans. This goes for Jayson Tatum detractors. We all see the same thing. It's two sides of the same coin when it comes to this, what I'm about to say. What is it that Jayson Tatum does elite that there aren't already multiple options on the USA team that do it better? Whatever those elite things are. We could talk shooting. Come on, we know there's multiple better shooters. We could talk from the three-point line. We could talk from the mid-range. We could talk finishing at the basket. We could talk playmaking. We could talk ball handling. There are multiple better options than Jayson Tatum. When you talk about people like Derek White or Drew Holiday, guys who aren't stars of their team, well, at least they have a special talent. These are two of the best guard defenders in the league. One after the other. Probably the top two. When you think about everybody else that made the team, everybody has an elite talent that's at least top 3 on the team. Even Devin Booker's bitch ass. He's probably one of the best mid-range shooters, period. One more time, what does Jayson Tatum do elite that is unique from everybody else on the team? Or at least in the top 3 of elite in that skill set? I'll save you the time. Nothing. Nothing. And yet Jayson Tatum gets rated as high as he does. This is why people like me, who have been screaming to the high heavens ever since 2017, when Jayson Tatum got the benefit of the narrative over Jaylen Brown after dunking on LeBron James, even though from the very beginning Jaylen Brown was neck and neck with Jayson Tatum, I've been screaming to those high heavens to take a second look at the board. Let's not push him so far, so fast. We are stunting Jayson Tatum's growth by already telling him that he's already good enough. There's nothing to strive for. When you pick him to be the guy and you put all your resources into making him a better player and making him a better playmaker and making him the guy, when you got somebody right next to you the whole time, yeah, I think the team deserved to fall short all of those years. I hope this shit is a reality check for all Jayson Tatum stans. Your mans isn't no top 5 player. Maybe top 10. I would say probably at the end of that spectrum. His personality will never allow him to be the guy you want him to be. That's all I gotta say about this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe if you like the content. This has been Doing It for GP in conjunction with Celtics News Break. Till next time.
Ain't gotta say shit, you already know how to take over. G-Mac, you lit, I'ma get